This is the L2C Media Network, and this is Steve Sporty Balls, live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios. I'm Von Stuttgart, your announcer, and this broadcast is presented by the L2C Media Network. So, the lights may go out, but we're going down fighting. Why did you say that? Well, let's face it, Bax. Barring a miracle, Monday night's going to be our last show for a while. Well, don't say that. I will make that announcement. We're not done yet. We're not sunk yet. Well, I'm still saying it. We're going on a forced hiatus after Monday. That's true. Anyway, introduce. Here he is. Here's Steve. My camera cat, Uno. My camera cat, Uno, is making... It's going to make this show feel good. Hi, everybody. And as Harry said, we might, I add that keyword, might be going on just a little hiatus, probably 2 days, due to a problem with one of the Bills. So we may be forced to shut her down after Monday. But fear not. We hope not. We're saying we hope not. We are going to fight. So hopefully it won't come to fruition. So let's just say we hope to have a full broadcast Monday. So stay tuned. We'll let you all know what's going to happen. But we might have to go on a hiatus, as Harry made mention. But we'll talk about that on Monday. Hey, Matt, how's it going? How's it going, buddy? And yeah. Matt, I'm going to talk to you after my show. I'm going to ask a little something. I'm going to ask a lot of little somethings for my friends. So I'm glad you're here because, well, I'll try to explain to you on Skype after the broadcast. But here we go. And as opening week continues, and we got your scores are presented by the fun folks at Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. Remember, they're all Caesars, but even Caesars know their limits. And if you know your limits and think you got a little problem, call the National Problem Gambling Help Network hotline, 1-800-522-4700. They got people standing by to talk to you and get you some help because they do care. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to it. It was opening day numero 2 of the 2022 baseball season, and 2 games that are still going on in progression. They are The Houston Astros and the California Angels in the 6th inning. It is Astros leading the Angels 4-2, 4-5-0 for the Astros, 2-7-0 for the Angels. We're into the top of the 8th inning. The San Diego Padres lead the Arizona Diamondbacks 2-0, 2-8-0 for the Padres. Triple zeros for the Diamondbacks, so you know what that means. Yep. Someone, barring a little miracle, may be en route to the first magic moment of this season. Now, let's get some finals. In 11 innings, the New York Yankees devastated the Boston Red Sox 6-5, 6-9-0 for the Yanks, 5-9-0 for the Red Sox. King the winner, he's 1-0. Crawford the loser, he's 0-1. And what can we say? That game was atrociously good. Speaking of atrociously fun, it was opening day at Comerica Park in Detroit. And the bats were flinging and the Tigers were singing. Tigers beat the Chicago White Sox 5-4, 5-8-0 for the Tigers, 4-8-0 for the White Sox. Soto gets the win. He's 1-0. Hendricks gets the loss. He's 0-1. And what can we say? It was a sellout crowd for that game. Philadelphia Phillies beat the Oakland Athletics 9-5. What a way to make a living. 9-11-2 for the Phils, 5-6-1 for the Athletics. Nola gets the win. He's 1-0. Montaz gets the loss. He's 0-1. And let's keep going. Tampa Bay Rays, they beat the Baltimore Orioles 2-1, 2-8-0 for the Rays, 1-7-0 for the Orioles. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Nope, I did that. Okay, thank you. Winning pitcher was Kittredge. He got 1-0. Lopez goes 0-1. Raley gets the big save, his first for the Rays. Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Colorado Rockies 5-3, 5-8-1 for the Dodgers, 3-7-0 for the Rockies. Bueller, he won. Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? Bueller won, so he's 1-0. Freeland lost, he's 0-1, and Kimbrel gets his first save. Seattle Mariners down the Minnesota Twins 2-1, 2-5-0 for the Mariners, 1-4-0 for the Minnesota Twins. Ray, a drop of gold in baseball sun, gets the win. He's 1-0. Ryan is 0-1, obviously, for the Twins. And Steckenrider, he's a Steckenrider, gets his first save. Final in 10 innings, Giants over the Marlins, 6-5, 6-6-2 for the Giants, 5-9-2 for the Marlins. Alvarez gets the big W, he's 1-0. Bass gets the loss, he's 0-1. Mets beat the Nationals, and they had a little rumble. We'll tell you all about that in our headlines. Mets win 7-3, 7-13-0 for the Mets, 3-5-0 for the Nats. Scherzer gets the win for the Mets. He's 1-0. Gray gets the loss for the Nats. He's 0-1. Blue Jays bounced the Texas Rangers 10-8, 10-9-1 for the Jays, 8-8-1 for the Rangers. Kimber with the win for the Jays, Santana with the loss for the Rangers, and Romano gets his first save. Atlanta Braves beat up the Cincinnati Reds 7-6, 7-8-0 for the Braves, 6-6-1 for the Reds. Morton gets the win. He's 1-0. Semerton gets a loss. He's 0-1. Brewers and Cubs postponed due to the wet weather. Now, while Dandelion is here, I know we go to the minor league ball games, but for Dandelion, we're going to split the pair, And we're going to go quickly to the hard fake ice. And it was not so much a light night in hockey, but still, we had some games going. So let's get going on them. Boston Bruins beat the two-time Stanley Cup defending champs Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. And the big excitement, oh yes, the big excitement. You're going to love the big excitement. Big excitement. The Bruins beat the Lightning 2-1. Coyle, 1 goal for Boston. Olmark, 28 saves for Boston. And Vasilevskiy for Tampa Bay gets his 35th save. Florida Panthers down the Buffalo Sabres 4-3. Bennett for Florida, 1 goal. Giroux for Florida, a goal and an assist. Reinhart for Florida, a goal and an assist. New York Islanders over the Carolina Hurricane 2-1. Palmieri for the Islanders, 1 goal, 1 assist. Trocheck for Carolina, 1 goal. And Sorokin for the Islanders, 20 saves. In overtime, the Avalanche defeat the Winnipeg Jets 5-4. Ehlers for Winnipeg, 2 goals, 1 assist. Scheffler for Winnipeg, 2 goals, 1 assist. And McKinnon for Colorado, 1 goal, 1 assist. In overtime, St. Louis Blues beat the Minnesota Wild 4-3. Thomas for St. Louis, 1 goal, 1 assist. Falk for St. Louis, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Shine. He shined. He got only 1 goal for St. Louis. And there you go. Happy landings on a milk chocolate star. Anyway, let's get to the minor leagues, folks. It's our hockey segment. Then we have the continuation of our baseball segment, and then we go to the basketball and everything else. So here we go. Let's check something here. Yep. So Monday will be what? All right. Here we go with the AHL as we continue our hockey fandango. Olay. And here we. Okay, that's Friday. Oh, yeah, that's what today is, Friday. Okay, at the end of, at the second intermission, it's the Abbotsford Canucks over the San Diego Gulls 5-2. Also in the second intermission, Ontario Reign and the Stockton Heat are tied at 2. Colorado Eagles beat the Bakersfield Condors 4-1. Belleville Senators over the Utica Comets 4-1. Bridgeport Islanders over the Providence Bruins 3-2. Charlotte Checkers over the Hartford Wolfpack 3-2. Laval Rocher over the Rochester Americans 4-3 in overtime. Syracuse Crunch over Springfield Thunderbirds 5-3. Lehigh Valley Phantoms over the Hershey Bears 4-1. Milwaukee Admirals over the Manitoba Moose 7-2. And there you go from the AHL to, what do we say? Oh, big O, baby. Yes, we're giving Dandelion Fluff a reason to do the big O. That's right. 6 games on the board for the Ontario Hockey League. Let's go to the finals. Hamilton over Ottawa 6-0. Kingston over is it Kingston or Kensington? I think it's Kensington. Yep, it's Kingston. Thank you. Kingston over Barrie 9-3. The Sioux over Sudbury 8-4. Kitchener over Sarnia 5-2. Owen Sound over London 5-4. Windsor over Guelph 7-1. There you go. Happy bar mitzvah. And now we go into the home stretch. We go to the Echo, the ECHL. get you some hockey scores from there. And when we do that, we make things happen. And here we go. Ah, yes. Did we have any games tonight? Tonight. Yeah, we did. And boy, oh boy, we had quite a list. So let's do it. This time we'll do bottom up here. Newfoundland Growlers over the Cincinnati Cyclones 3-2. Wheeling Nailers over the Indy Fuel 2-1. Reading Royals over the Maine Mariners 4-1. Greenville Swamp Rabbits over the Rapid City Rush 6-3. Florida Everblades over the South Carolina Stingrays 5-1. Trois-Rivières Lions over the Worcester Railers 6-0. Jacksonville Icemen over the Atlanta Gladiators 4-1. Iowa Heartlanders over the Kalamazoo Wings 4-2. Toledo Walleye over the Fort Wayne Comets 6-2. Tulsa Oilers over the Wichita Thunder 8-2. Kansas City Mavericks over the Allen Americans 3-2. Idaho Steelheads over the Utah Grizzlies 3-1. There you go. All right, there is the ECHL. Let's rock and roll now to the Southern Professional Hockey League. Get you all hockeyed up. All right, the Spiel. Let's go to it. Let's go to the Spiel. Oh, baby, let's go to the Spiel. And here we go. Fayetteville Marksmen over the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs 5-4 in overtime. Pensacola Ice Flyers over the Macon Mayhem 3-2. Knoxville Ice Bears over the Evansville Thunderbolts 5-3. Quad City Storm over the Peoria Rivermen 5-1. Huntsville Havoc really raised havoc against the Birmingham Bulls and beat them 7-0. There we go on that side. Let's go for one more little romp. How's that? Federal Prospects Hockey League? You guys ready? I was ready. Are you ready? Oh, good. I'm ready too. Let's get you to the scores. And we got some good scores for you. We got 3 games. And right now, let's, actually 2 are finals and 1 is continuing. Carolina over Port Huron 4-3. Danbury over Binghamton 5-3. And the last, we have a game in progression. Right now it's 3-2. Watertown over Delaware. Yes, indeed. Watertown over Delaware, and that is the FIPL, the FPHL. And with that, that is our hockey segment. Huzzah! Oh. Excuse me for a moment. Oh. Okay, that is the hockey segment. We're now going to go to our other little segment that we love to do. Here we go. Let's go to the NBA. And wow, we got a lot for the NBA. Let's go to it. 2 games still going on. We're going to declare one a full game. Right now, 9 seconds remaining, so we're going to call this one. The Phoenix Suns beat the Utah Jazz 111 to 105. 7:44 left to play in the third. By the way, that Suns Jazz game, that's now final. The Lakers lead the Thunder by 2, 66-64. The defending NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks beat the Detroit Pistons 131 to 101. Not a bad game. New York Knicks over the Washington Wizards 114 to 92. Brooklyn Nets over the Cleveland Cavaliers 118 to 107. Toronto Raptors over the Houston Rockets 117 to 115. Miami Heat over the Atlanta Hawks 113 to 109. Charlotte Hornets over the Chicago Bulls 133 to 117, and the Dallas Mavericks over the Portland Trail Blazers by the score of 128 to 78. Good night, Dandelions. Sleep well and dream of things that will make you smile and sigh heavily. Well, with you here, it certainly was a good show. Anyway, thanks. There we go. Once more. There we go. Got the bell working. Hey. Okay, and we're going to wrap up our basketball coverage with the G League. And here we go. Time for the G League. Yes, indeedy do. It's time for G League madness. Yes. Is it? Yeah, we only had one game tonight in the G League. The Delaware Bluecoats beat the Motor City Cruise 124 to 116. Oh, I did forget one thing. We got to do a little public service. And you know what that public service is, and I hope Dandelion you still you're still here. If it's Friday, we bring you what's coming up on Saturday. That's right. So let's get to the schedule and tell you what's coming up on Saturday. Saturday here in Hockey Town. And Saturday, April 9th, we got some very good games. We start with the 2 o'clock moment as New Jersey Devils pay a visit to the Dallas Stars. That game in the States will be seen on Bally Sports Southwest Extra and MSG Plus. The national game, 3 o'clock, will be the Washington Capitals paying a visit to the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's at 3. That game to be on ESPN Plus and ABC in the States. Sportsnet 1 in Canada. 6 p.m. game will be Florida visiting Nashville. That game will be in the States, Bally Sports South and Bally Sports Florida. Now, for your Hockey Night in Canada dining and dancing pleasure, we have the big rivalry. As always, the original 6 come together. Les Canadiens de Montreal pay a visit to the Toronto Maple Leafs. That game, of course, one half of the CBC Hockey Night in Canada doubleheader. Game will also be seen on Sportsnet East, Sportsnet Ontario, Sportsnet Pacific, and for French-Canadian viewers on TVA Sports. Of course, they'll also be seen on NHL Center Ice. Columbus Blue Jackets take on the Detroit Red Wings from the Arena Pizza built. That'll be seen on Bally Sports Detroit and Bally Sports Ohio. The other 7 o'clock game, the Ottawa Senators play host. Let's try again. The Ottawa Senators pay a visit to the New York Rangers. That game will be on the NHL Network. In the States, it'll be on Sportsnet 360 in Canada as well. In a French Canada, it will be for French Canadian viewers, it'll be on TVA Sports 2. And in the States, it'll be on MSG. 7:30, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks pay a visit to the Philadelphia Flyers. That game to be seen on NBC Sports Philadelphia, and in a rare show of fun support, it'll be seen on KCOP LA 13. And at 8 p.m. Eastern, New York Islanders pay a visit to St. Louis, take on the Blues. That game on Bally Sports Midwest and MSG Plus. The Double Dipper, 10 p.m. Eastern, San Jose Sharks pay a visit to the Vancouver Canucks. Sportsnet 1, City TV, and Sportsnet Pacific for Canadian viewers. For American, they will have it on NBC Sports California. The other 10 p.m. games, Arizona Coyotes pay a visit to Las Vegas, go up against Vegas Golden Knights. ATT Sportsnet Rocky Mountain and Valley Sports Arizona Extra will carry that game. Colorado Rockies pay a visit to Edmonton Oilers. That is the second half of the Hockey Night in Canada double dip on CBC, Sportsnet East, Sportsnet Ontario, Sportsnet West, and for French Canadian viewers on TVA Sports 2. And for American viewers, it'll be on the Altitude Sports Network. And of course, you can watch all those hockey games as well on ESPN Plus. There you go. Okay. We've done that. Let us now go to minor league baseball. Get you all set for some real radical action. Ow. I just got hit again. Damn. Ding ba 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 ba. Zibby dibby 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 dee. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let's get on with it. Had to get some final scores for you. There we go. Let's go to it. We're in the AAA zone now. Sugarland in the top of the seventh. Sugarland leads Sacramento 6-3. 6-9-1 for Sugarland. 3-8-0 for Sacramento. Top of the seventh. Reno over Las Vegas. Instead of doing the full thing, we'll just give you the scores. We don't do the full thing unless it's a final. Okay? Top of the 7th, Reno leads Las Vegas 6-1. Final in 8 innings, Sacramento over Syracuse 7-6, 7-9-0 for Scranton. 6-5-3 for Syracuse. McKay is your winner. He's 1-0. Orrs is your loser. He's 0-1. And Weisert got the save for Scranton. That was in the second game. In the first game, which also was 7 innings, Scranton Wilkes-Barre defeated Syracuse 10-1. Sample the winner. 1-0. Rodriguez the loser. 0-1. 10-12-0 for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. 1-6-2 for the Qs. Okay. Hi, how are you? Greetings to see you. All right, we got another double dip for you. Buffalo over Iowa 7-2, 7-10-1 for Buffalo, 2-4-2 for Iowa. Lawrence with the win for Buffalo. He's 1-0. Sampson, the loser, he's 0-1 for Iowa. In the first game, it was Buffalo over Iowa, 1-0, 1-4-0 for Buffalo, 0-4-1 for Iowa. Anderson, the winner for Buffalo, he's 1-0. Leiter Jr. gets the loss. He's 0-1, and Johnson gets saved for Buffalo. That's his second. More finals for AAA. Norfolk over Charlotte, 12-1, 12-10-0 for the Folk. 1-5-1 for Charlotte. Conroy gets the win for Norfolk. He's 1-0. Vargas gets the loss for Charlotte. He's 0-1. Rochester over Toledo, 7-4, 7-12-2 for Rochester, 4-8-1 for Toledo. Bramer gets the win for Rochester. He's 1-0. Ladwick gets a loss for Toledo. He's 0-1, and Perez gets his first save. St. Paul delivered the knockout blow to Houston, 7-1. 7-8-0 for St. Paul, 1-4-3 for Louisville. Strotman gets the win. He's 1-0. Ashcraft gets a loss. He's 0-1. Columbus beat Lehigh Valley 4-3, 4-5-0 for Columbus, 3-8-0 for Lehigh Valley. Ubaldo gets the winner. He's 1-0. Duron gets a loss. He's 0-1. Worcester gets a win over Jacksonville, 8-4, 8-8-1 for Worcester, 4-5-0 for Jacksonville. Winkowski gets the win. He's 1-0. Holloway gets a loss. He's 0-1. Indianapolis over Omaha, 3-2, 3-9-1 for Indianapolis, 2-6-1 for Omaha. Melendez gets the win for Indianapolis. He's 1-0. Kuas gets a loss for Omaha. He's 0-1. Nashville beat Durham by a score of 3-1, 3-6-1 for the Ville, 1-7-1 for Durham. Alexander gets a win for Nashville. He's 1-0. Irwin gets a loss for Durham. He's 0-1. And Barker gets his first save for Nashville. Round Rock over El Paso, 11-3, 11-16-2 for Round Rock, 3-7-3 for El Paso. Thomas with the win for Round Rock. He goes 1-0. Perez gets the loss. He's 0-1. Oklahoma City over Albuquerque. The Isotopes, 8-3, 8-11-1 for Oklahoma City, 3-8-1 for Albuquerque. Gavgilo gets the win for Oklahoma City. He's 1-0. Dennis gets a loss. He's 0-1. Memphis over Gwinnett, 4-3, 4-6-0 for Memphis, 3-4-0 for Gwinnett. Parsons the winner for Memphis. He's 1-0. Vincent the loser for Gwinnett. He's 0-2. And Boyzokovic gets his second save. Tacoma and Salt Lake City were postponed due to the wet weather. We now go from AAA to Double Alpha. That's right. Let's rock and ride. And everything is final in this one, so let's read all about it. Is there a way we can find out? Because I don't think somebody give me a little assist here on this. And I'll tell you why. We only got half of a team here. Okay, we'll just do it this way. We don't know. No, yeah, we do. Let's see. AA, right? Okay, let's get the AA if we can, guys. Okay, I think. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much. Portland against New Hampshire. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you, friends. There we go. Okay, we go AA. Thank you. Everything as we said is a final. And one of our scores. There we go. We got it fixed. Yay. Portland defeated New Hampshire by a score of 11-6, 11-14-1 for Portland. 6-6-0 for New Hampshire. Shugat got the win for Portland. He's 1-0. Luciano got the loss. He's 0-1. Harrisburg beat Altoona 9-6, 9-10-1 for Harrisburg. 6-9-1 for Altoona. Herrera gets the win. He's 1-0. Mlodzinski gets lost. He's 0-1. And Brill gets the save for Harrisburg. Erie over Akron 2-0, 2-5-0 for Erie, 0-2-0 for Akron. Kirby with the win, he's 1-0. Allen with the loss, he's 0-1. And Chentov gets his first save. All right, Somerset over Reading, 6-2, 6-8-0 for Somerset, 2-1-2 for Reading. Los gets the win for Somerset. He's 1-0. MacArthur gets the loss for Reading. He's 0-1. Tennessee over Chattanooga, 8-0, 8-6-0 for Tennessee, 0-3-1 for Chattanooga. Hudson for Tennessee gets the win. He's 1-0. Salazar for Chattanooga gets a loss. He's 0-1. Binghamton over Hartford, 8-2, 8-13-0 for Binghamton. 2-5-0 for Hartford. Campus gets the win for Binghamton. He's 1-0. Kilkenny gets the loss for Hartford. He's 0-1. Richmond over Bowie, 7-5, 7-11-1 for Richmond, 5-10-0 for Bowie. Walker gets a win for Richmond. He's 1-0. Rom gets the loss for Bowie. He goes 0-1. Northwest Arkansas over Springfield. Northwest Arkansas beats Springfield 11-8, 11-12-0 for Northwest Arkansas, 8-8-4 for Springfield. Satellite gets the win for Northwest Arkansas, while Black suffers his first loss for Springfield. Frisco beat Arkansas 5-4, 5-7-1 for Frisco, 4-6-1 for Arkansas. Ozuna gets the win for Frisco. He's 1-0. Sweet gets the loss for Arkansas. He's 0-1. Final 11 innings. Biloxi over Pensacola, 13-11. 13-11-4 for Biloxi, 11-14-0 for Pensacola. Hernandez gets the win for Biloxi. He's 1-0. Maldonado gets the loss for Pensacola. He's 0-1. The Biscuits were frying in Montgomery. They beat Mississippi by a score of 5-1. 5-8-0 for Montgomery. 1-5-1 for Mississippi. Brigden for Montgomery gets the win. He's 1-0. Woods gets the loss. He's 0-1. Tulsa over Wichita, 5-4, 5-8-0 for Tulsa, 4-4-2 for Wichita. Hanging Man gets the win. He's 1-0. Canterno gets the loss. He's 0-1. And Oxenbin gets his first save. Corpus Christi over San Antonio, 14-2, 14-12-0 for Corpus Christi, 2-7-0 for San Antonio. Ruperthal gets the win. He's 1-0. Hernandez suffers a loss. He's 0-1. Midland took care of Amarillo 11-9, 11-14-2 for Midland, 9-11-0 for Amarillo. Briggs with 1-0 for Midland. Jameson for Amarillo 0-1, and Weisberger gets his first save for Midland. Rocket City over Birmingham 8-2, 8-8-0 for Rocket City, 2-9-1 for Birmingham. Molina gets the win. He's 1-0 for Rocket City. Tejada gets the loss. For Birmingham, he's 0-1, and we go now to the High A. Little board. By the way, Nick Rekieta has Friday night show tonight, midnight Eastern, 11 Central. Lost Blaming the Interwebs with, of course, the humble and joyful Minnesota lawyer Nick Rekieta on the Rekieta Law Channel here on YouTube. All right, let's rock and roll. Game's still continuing as we speak. In the bottom of the ninth inning, we're going to call it a final. By Vancouver leads Spokane 6-4. Top of the eighth inning, Tri-Cities over Hillsboro 5-4. Bottom of the eighth inning, Eugene over Everett 1-0. Let's go to the final scores. West Michigan down the Great Lakes Loons 5-1, 5-8-1 for West Michigan, 1-3-1 for the Loons. Benelin gets the win for West Michigan. He's 1-0. Choi gets the loss. He's 0-1. And Segura gets his first save. Rome defeats Greensboro by a really whopping score, 16-6, 16-15-0 for Rome, 6-7-3 for Greensboro. McSteen for Rome gets the win. He's 1-0. Florencio gets the loss. He's 0-1. Winston-Salem over Hickory, 7-5, 7-13-0 for Winston-Salem, 5-10-1 for Hickory. Denlinger gets the win. He's 1-0. Poley gets the loss. He's 0-1. And Cable scored high with his first save. Final in 10 innings, Quad Cities over South Bend Cubs. Nice score 4-3, 4-8-0 for the Quad. 3-8-0 for South Bend. Kalick gets the win. He's 1-0. Reed gets the loss. He's 0-1. Dayton delivered the punch to Fort Wayne, 6-5, 6-10-0 for Dayton, 5-6-3 for Fort Wayne. Phillips with the win for Dayton. He's 1-0. Gasser got gassed in the loss for Fort Wayne. He's 0-1. And Cacut gets the win and the gets the save. 1-up. 1-0 is his record. Aberdeen beats the Jersey Shore 11-10, 11-19-3 for Aberdeen, 10-9-1 for Jersey Shore. Van Loon with the win for Aberdeen. Schultz with the loss for Jersey Shore. Van Loon 1-0. Schultz is 0-1 and more for Aberdeen. Gets his first save. Greenville over Hudson Valley by a score of 7-6, 7-12-1 for Greenville, 6-10-2 for Hudson Valley. Rodall gets the win for Greenville. Hutchinson the loss for Hudson Valley. Rosedall's record 1-0. Hutchinson is 0-1, and Scroggins gets his first save. Cedar Rapids belted Beloit 12-5, 12-10-2 for Cedar Rapids, 5-9-1 for Beloit. Rozek gets the win for Cedar Rapids. He's 1-0. Fulton gets the loss. He's 0-1. Bowling Green beat Asheville by a score of 9-2, 9-7-1 for Bowling Green, 2-6-2 for Asheville. Moss the winner for Bowling Green. He's 1-0. Gaither gets the loss for Asheville. He's 0-1. What you doing there, kid? What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Talking to my cat. Some postponements. Lake County and Lansing were postponed. They'll make it up in a double dip tomorrow. 7-inning double header. Brooklyn and Wilmington, they'll make theirs up tomorrow. Double header, 7 innings. Games 1 and 2. Peoria, Wisconsin were also rained out, and they will make theirs up on Sunday. A double dip as well. At your high A, now we go to the single A. Should be fun, should be exciting. And we still got game. Visalia is leading Rancho Cucamonga in the bottom of the 8th inning, 8-3. Also in the bottom of the 8th, Modesto leads San Jose 4-3. In the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Lake Elsinore leading. I think we better spin it. Yeah, let's spin it. We don't need triple. We need the single A games, and we need to find out who's who, what's what, and where's where, okay? Single A, then we'll do headlines, and we'll give you the international stuff, and we'll send you into happiness. Okay, bottom of the 8th, Visalia over Rancho Cucamonga, 8-3. Also in the bottom of the 8th, Modesto over San Jose, 4-3. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Lake Elsinore about ready to call it against the Inland Empire. Did they even show up for the game? They lead at Lake Elsinore, that is, 10-0. Final scores, Palm Beach over Jupiter, 7-5, 7-9-2 for Palm Beach, 5-7-1 for Jupiter. Gerard gets the win. He's 1-0. Machma gets a loss. He's 0-1. Garcia gets a save for Palm Beach. Tampa beat Lakeland 9-6, 9-6-3 for Tampa, 6-9-2 for Lakeland. Watson gets a win for Tampa. He's 1-0. Jimenez gets a loss for Lakeland. He's 0-1. Messenger gets his first save for Tampa. Dunedin over Bradenton, 8-4, 8-11-0 for Dunedin, 4-5-0 for Bradenton. Tiedemann gets the win. He's 1-0. Miss gets a loss. He's 0-1. Fort Myers over Clearwater, 6-5, 6-9-1 for Fort Myers, 5-5-0 for Clearwater. Stankwitz gets the big one win, his first win for Fort Myers. Marcano gets his first loss for Clearwater, and Swain gets his first save for Fort Myers. Final in 13 innings, Kannapolis over Fayetteville by a score of 6-5, 6-5-2 for Kannapolis, 5-7-0 for Fayetteville. Schoenle gets the win for Kannapolis. He's 1-0. Schroeder gets a loss. He's 0-1. Carolina over Down East, 6-3, 6-9-2 for Carolina, 3-5-1 for Down East. Tripp the winner for Carolina, 1-0. Tejada the loser for Down East, 0-1. And Vasilati gets his first save. Final score, Columbia over Augusta, 7-6, 7-10-0 for Columbia, 6-10-1 for Augusta. Aldrich gets the win. He's 1-0 for Columbia. Williams gets lost. He's 0-1 for Augusta. Delmarva over Fredericksburg by a score of 9-6, 9-14-2 for Delmarva, 6-10-1 for Fredericksburg. LaRoche gets the win. He's 1-0 for Delmarva. Schaff gets the loss. He's 0-1 for Fredericksburg. And Price was right for Delmarva, his first save. Charleston over Myrtle Beach, 5-2, 5-6-1 for Charleston. 2-5-3 for Myrtle Beach. Vernon gets the win for Charleston. He's 1-0. Schlaffer gets a loss. He's 0-1. And Witten gets the first save for Charleston. St. Lucie over Daytona, 9-6, 9-15-3 for St. Lucie. 6-11-0 for Daytona. Zawak gets the win. He's 1-0. Ben Shutter gets the loss. He's 0-1. Fresno over Stockton, 5-4. 5-8-1 for Fresno. Stockton, 4-10-1. And in the game that was suspended due to rain, it'll be completed tomorrow. Salem leads Lynchburg 1-0. And that, my friends, is that for our baseball segment. Big and heavy day, folks. Big and heavy day. All right, let's get you some headlines. And then we'll go for the international stuff, which I know everybody and their mom loves. All right. Well, we thought Byron Allen was the only one interested in the Denver Broncos. Well, we got a bidding war for him now. Why? Well, in early February, the Pat Bowlen Trust announced it was putting the Denver Broncos up for sale, signaling the end of the 38-year-old ownership tenure for the Bowlen family. On Friday, New York Post reported that Rob Walton, son of Helen and Sam Walton and heir to their Walmart fortune, is expected to submit a $4 billion bid for the team. Walton, with a net worth of nearly $70 billion, would presumably be able to purchase the team without any other partners, but would also be subject to the standard vetting process prospective NFL owners undergo. If accepted, the $4 billion price tag will easily be the record price for a sale an American professional sports franchise. David Tepper paid $2.2 billion for the Carolina Panthers in 2018. Then Joe Tsai paid $2.3 billion for the Brooklyn Nets in 2019. Now, the Post additionally reported that the Broncos are only accepting offers of $4 billion or more, noting that insiders project the final sale price between $4.5 and $5.5 billion. Apollo Global Management founder Josh Harris, who also owns the Philadelphia 76ers, is expected to submit a bid as well, per the Denver Post. Jason La Canfora, the CBS Sports NFL insider, reported in late February that the NFL had strong interest in courting Robert Smith, the CEO of Vista Equity Partners and the richest black man in America, as a potential buyer, but that Smith appeared uninterested in submitting a bid. The Post reported that he would not want to submit a bid while raising capital for his fund. La Canfora also noted the groundswell of rumors around Entertainment Studios and Allen Media Group CEO Byron Allen, but indicated that he did not expect an Allen-led bid to prevail. With the league not having any black majority owners, bids from Smith and or Allen would likely be given strong consideration. Walton's bid will likely be given strong consideration as well, given his fortune and the fact that his cousin Ann is married to Los Angeles Rams owner Stan Kroenke. Ooh, that's gonna be a little fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's keep the happiness flowing here. All right. In college football news, well, first we'll do the Masters, then we'll do college football. Thank you, guys. Big names missed the cut at the 2022 Masters, but the leaderboard is nevertheless set up for a strong close over the final 36 holes. Action continues later today as moving day takes over Augusta National, with some of the best golfers in the world putting themselves in position to win the green jacket. With temperatures expected to remain cool and winds likely to swirl once again, Saturday, when golf ideal importance. Tee times and pairings for round 3 were released by Augusta National, and there is golf slated throughout the entirety of the third set of 18 holes. Tiger Woods, who kept a steady head coming home on Friday, 9 shots back of world number 1 and 36-hole leader Scotty Scheffler, but has a comfortable tee time alongside Kevin Kisner at 1 p.m. Eastern. Justin Thomas, who matched Scheffler with a 67, the round of the tournament on Friday, will go off at 1:40 p.m. The 2020 champion Dustin Johnson and 2021 champion Hideki Matsuyama, who perhaps have the best chances of unseating Scheffler over the final 36, will take the course one after another at 2:20 and 2:30, respectful. Okay. And folks, that's the Masters report. I don't know how we do it, but we do it. Okay, let's get back to more headlines. Okay, wow. 5-star quarterback Arch Manning is visiting Virginia. Virginia football has a big visitor on the grounds. While I'm doing a show. Yeah. Yeah, the son of Cooper and nephew of Peyton and Eli is the number 1 recruit in the class of 2023, and according to a source, who tells Wahoo's 24/7 Manning has met with Virginia head coach Tony Elliott and attended a few meetings during his visit. The New Orleans, Louisiana Isidore Newman signal caller is familiar with Elliott even before visiting the Wahoos, since Manning was being recruited by Elliott when he was the offensive coordinator at Clemson. Manning has plenty of Virginia connections. His mom, Ellen, is a UVA graduate, while his aunt and Peyton's wife, Ashley, graduated from the University of Virginia, and Peyton gave the valedictory address in 2014. Archie Manning's sister, May, is currently a student at UVA. Manning debuted August 19th as 27 Sports' top quarterback and remains number one. Alabama, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, and Texas are among Manning's options to play, according to 24/7 Sports Director of Recruiting Steve Wiltfong. So this story is garnering legs, and we hope we'll stay a part of it. Okay, in the NBA, Lakers may be out, but they're doing their best to rebuild. The Los Angeles Lakers have signed two-way forward Wayne Gabriel to a standard contract, the team announced on Friday. According to Shams Charania of The Athletic, the deal will follow a similar format to the one signed by Stanley Johnson earlier this season, guaranteed for the rest of the year with a team option for next season. Gabriel initially signed with the Lakers in March as a two-way player, but because of their injuries and limited depth, he has had to play a meaningful role in the front court. The Lakers were eliminated from postseason contention on Tuesday after losing to the Phoenix Suns, so they decided to make a move based on the future rather than the present. They waived veteran wing Trevor Ariza in order to create a roster spot to promote Gabriel and secure him for next season. Gabriel had played for 5 NBA teams before landing with the Lakers, the Kings, Blazers, Pelicans, Nets, and Clippers. He was initially undrafted out of Kentucky in 2018, but has impressed as a Laker due to his energy and size. Two things sorely lacking on this roster: he is an average 5.7 points and 3.8 rebounds and 14.6 minutes per game as a Laker, all career highs. They may have found that magic, excuse the expression. Okay, Duke basketball. Duke landed a commitment from 5-star Tyrese Proctor on Thursday to cushion its standing as the clear number one class in 2023. A day later, on Friday evening, it added even more of a gap between it and the rest of the teams in recruiting rankings, raking in yet another 5 stars. Mackenzie Mbako picked the Blue Devils over Kentucky, Ohio State, and Memphis. Mbako is the number 3 overall prospect in the 2023 cycle, 6'8" small forward in New Jersey, who's been regarded for well over a year as a top 10 talent in his class. 24/7 Sports ranks him as the number 1 prospect at his position. Mbako is the 4th 5-star recruit to commit to Duke in the 2023 class, giving the program nearly 27% of the available 5 stars in the cycle. His commitment is but the latest to Duke as part of an unreal recruiting run for Coach John Shire, who's taken over in Durham for Hall of Famer Mike Krzyzewski. Duke now has 5 commitments in the 2023 cycle, from all from top 30 talent, and 4 from 5 stars ranked in the top 25. Mbako is the highest rated in the bunch and the only one who positionally aligns at the wing spot. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting forte right there. And I think, oh yes, we got to talk about what occurred. The Friday night contest between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals was supposed to be notable because of Max Scherzer's first start with his new club. and that remained true. But some people will recall the game for a benches clearing incident that occurred during the top of the fifth inning. Shortstop Francisco Lindor was at the plate with a 4-3 Mets lead and a runner on second when he squared around a bunt. Nationals reliever Steve Cishek delivered his offering, an 89-mile-per-hour fastball that missed high and tight and appeared to strike Lindor in the C-flap of his helmet. While Lindor remained on the ground, his teammates and manager Buck Showalter took to the field and barked at Cishek. Lindor would eventually leave the game. X-rays on his jaw were negative, and he passed a concussion testing, according to ESPN. Lindor did indicate he may have suffered a chipped tooth. Cishek, for his part, reached out and apologized to Lindor. The umpires, meanwhile, ejected Cishek, prompting the Nationals to turn to left-handed reliever Sean Doolittle. National third base coach Gary DeSigna was also tossed after the brouhaha. It's worth noting Lindor was the fourth Mets batter to be hit by a pitch in the series already. First baseman Pete Alonso was also nearly hit in the facial area as part of Thursday night's game. Showalter, for his part, had spoken on pitchers having poor command early in the day. He told Disha Thorsar of the New York Daily News, "It's dangerous. If the pitcher doesn't have command, you can't let him pitch in there, or you can't let him make your club." And that's your headlines. Let's now go for a walk on the wild side, get you on some football, and then we'll go for the other international report. Now, a little reminder, Monday may be our last broadcast for a while. Got a little problem we have to take care of, so we might be off the air for about 2, maybe 3 days. We'll let you know. We'll let you know if, of course, we are off, but there is a possibility we might be taking a forced hiatus after Monday. I'm just hoping not. So if you will kindly please send your love and prayers, we would gladly accept them on this little fun show of ours. Anyway, let's get to it. In the Premier League, Newcastle defeated Wolverhampton 1-0 in the Women's World Cup qualifying. There's a lot of scores, so let's do it. France over Wales 2-1, Greece over Estonia 3-1, Slovenia over Kazakhstan 2-0, Italy over Lithuania 7-0, Romania and Switzerland tied at 1, Croatia over Moldova 1-0, Denmark over Malta 2-0. Austria over Northern Ireland 3-1. England slammed North Macedonia 10-0. Netherlands did the same, only their score against Cyprus was 12-0. Hungary over the Faroe Islands 7-0. Slovakia and Finland tied at 1. Women's International Friendly, Australia over New Zealand 2-1. Scottish Championship, the Patrick Thistle over Queen of the South 1-0. Zermatt Premier, Ballatown over Flint Town United 1-0. Larne over Coleraine in the Irish Premiership. Larne beat Coleraine 3-0. And in the Portuguese Premier League, it was Moreirense over Gil Vicente 2-1. Let's quickly, and by all means really quickly, because we are running overtime here. So let's quickly go through and tell you that I lost our spot. There we go. Boom. Okay. Whoa, we are over about 3 minutes over, 3:35 over. So we must have really had a ball. Okay, let's give it to you straight, Doctor. French Ligue 1. Lorient over Saint-Étienne 6-2. Bundesliga, Dortmund over Stuttgart 2-0. La Liga, Seville over Granada CF 4-2. In the Euro League for basketball, Panathinaikos over Fenerbahce 62-59. Bayern over Real Madrid 97-88. Cervenia Zvezda Mountains beat the Anadolu Fs 93-85. Monaco over Alba Berlin 91-74. Update now on the Lakers Oklahoma City Thunder game in the National Basketball Association, the 10-minute mark of the final quarter. Lakers lead 117-99. Let's go to hockey and give you the playoffs in the Czech Republic. Extraliga, Trinik over Mlada Bolsev 2-1. Keks Bujovic over Sparta Prague 3-1. Finland in overtime. Kuku over Tepra 4-3. In Switzerland, Lulia over Obro 3-2. Åkerström over Rogel 4-1. Nippon Professional Baseball in Japan, Chibalati Marines over the Oric Buffaloes 5-0. Hanshin Tigers and Hiroshima Carp tied at 3. Rakuten Golden Eagles over Nippon Ham Fighters 3-0. Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks over the Seibu Lions 8-1. Yakult Swallows over the Omuri Giants. Forgive me for that bit of rudeness. 7-2. And the Chinichi Dragons Yokohama Bay Stars game was rained out. One game to update you in Major League Baseball. The Houston Astros lead the Los Angeles Angels 12-2. South Korea, KT Wiz Swang over the Hanwha Eagles 4-2. Dinos over Twins 4-1. Doosan Bears over the Lodi Giants 6-1. Kowloon Heroes over Samsung Lions 1-0. SSG Landers over Kia Tigers 3-0. In cricket, the Gujarat Titans won over the Punjab Kings in India's cricket by 6 wickets. In the test series between South Africa and Bangladesh, that game just about to get underway. Folks, that's going to wrap it up for us for the week. A little reminder, we might, and I'm saying this right now, we might not have a show on Monday due to some technical issues that we hope to clear up before we are put on a hiatus for a while. But don't worry, we will find some way to bring you a show. So, as they say, please, please, please stay tuned. And I got to do some major squawking and talking. So, just as they say, stay put. And we hope to give you some official word. So, as they say, stay tuned. We should have something more to say. Okay, thank you. So that's going to wrap things up for us. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk here at the Tom O'Neill Studios. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We'll see you Saturday, everybody. Have a great weekend. Talk to you Saturday night at 11:35. Good night.